on in our country today. Jobs, not jails. Jobs, not jails.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Yesterday, the U.S. Senate voted down a proposal to restore extended unemployment benefits. This morning, the Labor Department issued a weak jobs report. On top of the already unemployed, there's going to be more unemployed. More stores are closing. More businesses are closing. More workers are being laid off. More workers are forced to work part-time. More unemployed people will be out in the cold without a roof over their head. Without money to buy food. Without money to buy the things they need. This is a crime. This is a shame. This is what capitalism means. In 2014. That 85 of the richest people. Trillionaires have more wealth than half the people on the planet. What a disgrace. What a shame. What a crime. But the rich think they can hide in their ivory towers. But we're here to say you can't run. And you can't hide.
Bail out the people, not the banks. 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 Puerto Rico libre. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido.
Bail out the unemployed, not the banks.
Bail out the unemployed, not the banks.
Bail out the unemployed, not the banks.
Bail out public housing, not the banks.
Bail out public housing, not the banks.
Bail out public housing, not the banks.
CEOs take a cut, not the workers.
CEOs take a cut, not the workers.
Why is it that the government always has more money to kill children with drones, to build another prison, to lock more people up, but when it comes to feeding people, with food stamps, or paying people, the unemployment benefits that they paid into, all of a sudden, they have to take a cut. That doesn't make sense. It's not right. But it shows that the government is not working for us. It's working for the people who own the banks. And it's time that we, the 99%, the majority of humanity, stand up and fight back and say, if this shit continues, we're gonna make the world turn upside down.
A job is a right. 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 A job is a right.
They can live on Park Avenue.
They can live on Park Avenue.
They have their boats and they have their planes and they have their 10 homes.
They have their boats, their planes, they have their 10 homes.
And they have it because of what they steal from us.
And they have it because of what they steal from us.
So on May Day 2014, let's do what our brothers and sisters did in 06.
Let's do what our brothers and sisters did in 06.
Those of you who have a job, don't go to work. Stay home. In the morning. And then come march with us in Union Square. Tell them, tell the CEOs, tell Wall Street.
Tell them Tell Wall Street.
We have had enough.
We have had enough.
We have had enough.
We have had enough.
And we won't stop marching
And we will not stop marching
until the millions of people
until the millions of people
get what they deserve.
get what they deserve.
So we're going to raise our fists
So we're going to raise our fists
on May Day 2014.
on May 2014.
And we're going to demand jobs for all.
And we're going to demand jobs for all.
We're going to demand legalization for the workers.
Legalization for the workers.
We're going to demand health care,
We're going to demand health
education.
education.
We're going to demand that our young people have a future.
We're going to demand that our young people have a future.
And we're going to march in solidarity.
And we're going to march in solidarity
People of Mexico.
with the people,
With Nigeria.
with Nigeria,
With the Philippines.
with the
And
Philippines,
with people around the world.
people around the world.
Because they have the same enemy that we do.
Because they have the same enemy that we
And
do.
Wall Street,
Wall Street,
you are the 1%.
you are the 1%.
You are a handful.
You are a handful.
But we are billions. 85 people all have the wealth of 3.5 billion people all together.
A real bad situation in terms of the economy and just for common workers in Puerto Rico right now. And we all have to stand together against this giant that's behind us, Wall Street, that has taken this colony and turned it a playground, basically an ATM for corporations everywhere.
You have money to, if you have money to bail out banks, you definitely have money to bail out the workers. Because you bailed out the banks, and what did they do? They hoarded the money. They didn't create jobs. So we have to take jobs like the low-wage fast food workers and make them living wage jobs.
Families in New York City area are going to suffer from the latest
check.
cutbacks in food stamps with more to come. We are fighting back.